Greetings, Pokemon fans, and welcome back to JD's Nerdverse. Today we're doing a prediction video for a playthrough of Pokemon Crystal using Slowking. Slowking is the Royal Pokemon. We're actually doing an optimized playthrough. If you want to watch the original playthrough, link is in the description down below. I recommend you do, so you can see the changes we're going to make. So the spoilers ahead, and as usual, the one on the right is the Pokemon, the one on the left is the shiny. It's still pink, but I like the blue frizzy thing around its neck rather than the red. It's pretty nice. It's one of the better shinies, honestly, that we've seen. Let's go and dive into what we did in the last playthrough and see what we're going to do different in this one. So the last playthrough, we beat the Elite Four in 1 hour, 14 minutes, and 15 seconds with one reset. So not a bad time, especially for a very slow Pokemon. And then we beat the whole game at 1 hour and 39 minutes and 13 seconds with 2 total resets. So not too bad, but we're definitely going to improve on this. There's some blunders that we made that cost us a little bit of time. Not like too much time when it comes to like resets and stuff, but just things we didn't need to get, we didn't need to waste our time with, whatever case may be. So let's dive into this Pokemon and see what we're going to change in this playthrough. Oh, I got the wrong slide up. Let me just go back over there. So Slowking, like I said, is a Royal Pokemon. It is a Water Psychic type. First introduced in Generation 2. We're not going to start out the base form and evolve it. We're just going to start out fully evolved. That's what's in the Pokédex. And we're in the medium fast growth rate, which is pretty good. And then this is our stats. 95 HP, 75 attack, 80 defense. Special attack is 100. Special defense is 110. And speed is 30 for a grand total of 490. Now, obviously, our speed is our worst stat, so we're going to use as many carvers as we can to get that boosted as well as we can. There's also an item we can pick up called the Quick Claw, which will let us go first occasionally. And other than that, it's pretty well-balanced Pokemon. The defense is pretty good. The special attack is pretty good. Everything's decent across the board, and we have a decent amount of health. It's just about figuring out the right strategy. So as we scroll down, we do have a lot of weaknesses. However, in this game, we have a way to counter a lot of these weaknesses. So Bug type, we're 2 times weak to because we're Psychic. Ghost type, again, because we're Psychic. Dark type, because we're Psychic. Grass, because we are Water type. And Electric, because we're Water type. We don't come across a lot of things that we're weak to or have a lot of good moves against us. So that's a good thing. But we do have an abundance of those. We are resisted to Fighting, Steel, Fire, Water, Psychic, and Ice. So we have a decent amount of resistances as well. So there's some balance here with this Pokemon. Let's go over the moves. So the moves are the biggest thing with this Pokemon we're gonna help with. So we start off with Curse, Tackle, and we get Growl level 6. Curse is a move that I've outlawed. However, it's part of this Pokemon's level up rate. It'll be used a little bit early, but I'll get rid of it pretty quick. So Curse, what it does is it lowers your speed by a stage, but then it ups your attack and defense by 1 stage. So it's very useful early because you can kind of boost your stats and get through some things you wouldn't otherwise get through. Growl, I'm not going to use. It just basically lowers the opposition's attack stat. Water Gun, we get level 15. It is our first special move, and it's 40 base power, 60 with stab, 100% accurate. So this Pokemon early starts out as a physical attacker and then evolves into a special attacker. And you'll see why here in a minute when we go over the breeding move we're going to add with this Pokemon. Level 20, we get Confusion, 50 base power, 75 with stab, 100% accurate. Disable, not going to use Headbutt. We'll probably use it via TM long before this. Swagger won't use, and Psychic will be the last move we need to learn with this Pokemon for the most part, via level up at least. 90 base power, 135 with stab, 100% accurate. Now, the TM moveset, I'm not going to go over too much of the TM moveset, but there is an embarrassment of riches here. There's a lot of things you can do. There's a lot of strategies you can implement. So Dynamic Punch could be used in specifically one battle. That's the last one. Doubt we'll need to do that, but Headbutt, same thing. We can use that move, and we will use that move throughout the game. Curse is outlawed. Toxic, not going to use. Zap Cannon could be used in the last battle. Not going to use it. Rock Smash, not going to use. Psych Up, no. Hidden Power is one we changed. So in the original playthrough, we used Hidden Power Fire. Hidden Power Fire really had a use, but I don't think we actually need Hidden Power. We don't even need to use Hidden Power. A lot of water types actually have this huge advantage where they don't have to use Hidden Power. They can just skip over getting it and everything. And we're going to do that in this next playthrough. I think just having our stats maxed out so our Hidden Power is dark and us not needing to use Hidden Power anyway, it'll be very useful. We won't need it. It's not very necessary. We can use Surf. We can use Ice Punch to counter the things that Fire Punch or Hidden Power Fire would help us with. Sunny Day, not going to use. Snore, not going to use. Blizzard, not going to use. Hyper Beam, not going to use. Ice Wind, not going to use. It could be used, but we're not going to. Protect, no. Rain Dance, Endure, Frustration, Iron Tail. Earthquake can get used. I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to use it in this playthrough, but we can use it. Return will definitely get used. It pretty much hit anything but Ghost. It's a good physical move. It's pretty reliable for the most part. Earthquake can be more effective because there's things that are weak to it, whereas nothing's really weak to normal type. So that's where Earthquake and Dig can become more effective. But we definitely didn't use Dig in the last one. I don't think we need to use Dig in this one. Psychic, we can pick up the TM if we need to, if we're not going to. Shadow Ball definitely can be used. What matters is where we use it. Mud Slap, same thing. It just matters where we can use it. Double Team, not going to use. Ice Punch will definitely use that as our ice move, and that'll handle one Gym Leader and one Elite Four member pretty easily. Swagger, Sleep Talk, Fire Blast, not going to use. Swift, in this playthrough, won't use, and you'll see why. Dream Eater, I don't know why we can get it. We can't put things to sleep, but we can use it if we can find a way to put things to sleep, but I don't know where to get it, and I haven't even tried because, like I said, we cannot put Pokemon to sleep, so Dream Eater is kind of worthless. Rest can be used in this playthrough if we need it. Attract, Fury Cutter, maybe be used for that second rival battle if needed. Nightmare, Surf, Strength, Flash, Whirlpool. Surf will be used, the others won't. So that's a lot of moves, and there's a lot of things on here. There's like two things you can do with Pokemon. You can have a Pokemon with a lot of moves and kind of be paralyzed by like choice. So you're not sure what strategy to use. There's a lot of strategies that can be very useful all the time. A lot of these things in this game you can delete moves. I don't think you can relearn them once you've deleted them. That's kind of a problem with this. So you got to decide whether it's going to be a long-term solution or if it's a solution, and can you add something back? Like for example, Surf can be added back. So if we delete Surf with the move deleter, and then we want to add it back later, we can. But not every move is like that. You have unlimited uses of HMs. No, TMs, you don't have that, at least in this generation. So here's what we're adding to this Pokemon. Here's the big change. Is we can add what is known as a breeding move. And you can start the game with this. You can realistically do this if you had a Game Boy. But you have a Belly Drum, Future Sight, Safeguard, and Stomp. As much as Belly Drum would be amazing to have, the problem with Belly Drum is we'd have to keep this through the whole game. Like, we never had a lot of struggles in any battles. So that's not the problem. Belly Drum, if we had struggles through the battles and at the end of the game we just couldn't knock, like Murkrow is a great example. We had like 30 resets on red. A move like that can get you through the game and get you to the end and just really give you like a huge boost to your stats or something. That's useful, but that's not the problem Slowking had. The problem Slowking had was we had a horrible move to start the game, and we had to basically we had to play with a garbage move and boost it, and we had to continuously use Curse a lot to boost the attack of that move. Future Sight, not a good move. We don't want battles prolonged. We want to knock out as fast as possible. Safeguard is not a horrible option, but we didn't go that route. Stomp is the move we're going to go with. It's 65 base power. It's 100% accurate. And if you coincide this with Curse once or twice, it's going to be very powerful. Much better than Tackle. Almost twice as powerful as Tackle. Tackle is 35 base power, 95% accurate. So this is more accurate, and it's almost twice as powerful. So this will be very helpful. And as we look down, there's not really another moves. Amnesia, to me, Amnesia is not really a great move in this generation. Gen 1, it's amazing, because not only it ups your special, which also means your attack stack goes up. And that would be amazing to use. And in Gen 1, it also does the badge boost, where your speed goes up, your attack stack goes up, everything goes up. But in this generation, they fixed the badge boosting, and so it just boosts one stat. And Amnesia in this generation only boosts your special defense, so that wouldn't be useful. So other than that, that's it. We're going to use Stomp, Tackle, and then Curse to start the game. And we'll play through normally. Like I said, we're going to avoid Hidden Power. So we're going to go with Hidden Power Dark to have maxed out stats. And yeah, that's what we're going to do. So let's go ahead and swing back over to the first slide, and we're going to give a prediction. So I think this Pokemon, we can get this done just over an hour. I think it's still a Pokemon that takes forever to do a lot of things. So I think we're going to get done just over an hour when it comes to the Elite Four. So maybe an hour and 5 minutes. And then I think we'll beat the Elite Four in under an hour and 30 minutes. Or I'm sorry, beat Red in under an hour and 30 minutes. I think with the changes we made, I think that's going to make it possible. We don't have to do Bellsprout Tower, so we're going to save some time there. We don't have to go get Hidden Power Fire. We don't have any of those things. We know where we're going to struggle, so we're going to be prepared for it all. And that's pretty much the main thing. That's pretty much it. This is a very short prediction video, but nonetheless, this is showcased how good this Pokemon actually is. Like I said, other than its speed, this Pokemon is like one of the best Pokemon we played through as. The only problem is that speed, so it kind of takes us a while to get through some battles because we're always going second. But nonetheless, that's what I predict for this Pokemon. An hour and 5 minutes Elite Four time, and under an hour and 30 minutes on Red. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. This is JD. This is JD's Nerdverse. I do have a video come out this Wednesday as well. It is part of my Who is the Best Fire-type Pokemon in Generation 1, and it is Charizard. So I hope you check that out. Let me know what you think. Have a good one, and I'll see you guys on Friday.